Okay, welcome back students. This is assessment problem 2.6. So we can see here that here we have another circuit which is just like the previous circuit. Again we have three resistors connected here. The one is in the series, the two resistors are basically connected in parallel. So there are basically many scenarios that students cannot understand what is the difference between the series circuits and parallel circuit, and there is a confusion between the students. So before going into the solution of this problem, I want to show you a scenario where resistors cannot be in parallel. So here we can see that we have some resistors. This is R1, this is R2, this is R3. So to ask the students which one of these are in series, which one of these are in parallel, the students usually are confused between finding the correct combination of the resistor. So when we usually ask the students the relationship between R1 and R3, so they say that R1 and R3 are in parallel, which is incorrect. R3 and R1 are not in parallel. Similarly, they say that R2 and R3 are in parallel, which is again incorrect. So what is the correct answer? To find the answer of this question, there is a solution, there is a concept which you guys have to understand, and that solution is that two resistors can be in parallel if their AND to AND points are connected with each other. So these are basically now in parallel. If this is R4, this is R5. So now R5 and R4 are in parallel because this is the one end, this is the second end. Similarly for R5, this is one end, this is the other one. These two are shorted, and similarly these two are shorted. So these two are basically in parallel. Similarly, when we come here, we can see that, let me remove these dot. When we come here, we can see that the combination of R1 and R2. So in this combination, for the flow of current, you can see that these are connected. One end of the resistor R1 is connected to the first end of the R2. I mean the second end of R1 is connected to the first end of R1, and so on. So, and the flow of current is same. I mean the same current is flowing through R1 and R2. So we can see that R1 plus R2 is the correct combination, and this is because the two resistors are connected in series. Okay, so these two resistors are connected in series, and their equivalent resistance can be drawn like this one. If it is R0, so this would be R0, and with R0 we have a resistor which is R3, and we can now see that the 1 and 2 first and second end of R0, which is the equivalent of these series resistors, is basically connected with the same points. So now the combination of R0 and R3 are in parallel, and we can write it like this. Okay, so this is the total R equivalent. So there is a confusion there. Mostly the students are confused in finding the proper combination of the resistors. So let me put it again. For a series circuit, if we have two resistors, this is R1 and this is the one end and the second end of R1, and this is R2, let's say resistor number 2. This is the first end, this is the second end, and if we connect them like the second terminal of R1 is connected with the first terminal of R2, and we then when we connect them, okay, Okay, let me change the color to the blue. Okay. So when we connect them now, when we connect them to a voltage source or a power source, okay, this is a DC source, V of S, this is R1, this is R2. When we connect them, so there will be the same current flowing through R1 and R2, so it means both the resistors are in series. Similarly, when we have another combination, okay, so when we have another combination, same resistors R1 with in and 1 and 2, and another resistor with the and 1 and 2, and when we connect them, let me use the same colors which I have used previously. So when I short 1 with 1, connect 1 with 1 and connect 2 with 2, and then I connect a voltage. Sorry, let me use the same color so not to make any confusion. What was that color? That's blue. Okay, yes, that's right. So when we connect a voltage source here, this is the voltage source, it is connected here. So this is voltage source, and when connecting them, we will get a total current here, which will go here, and now R1 and this R2 are in parallel. This is the symbol of a parallel, while R1 plus R2 are in series here. So this was the concept which I have gone through in this video. So hope to see you soon in the next video, in which we will go through this question. Thank you so much.